Lena wakes up in a cold, windowless room, the air thick with the sound of her own breathing. She's still in the clothes she wore when she was taken, but time has clearly slipped away from her. Her husband's blood has dried into black, flaking crusts on her hands, a grim reminder of the chaos in the ambulance. The door unlocks to reveal Dr. Ventris, a psychologist who carries herself with a chilling, clinical detachment. Ventris doesn't offer comfort. She offers a plastic bottle of water and a blood assessment of Lena's doctorate in cellular biology. The interrogation is a battle of wills. Lena demands to know where her husband is, but Ventris is more interested in the radio silence agreement Lena had with Kane, the pact that after 6 months, she was supposed to assume he was dead and move on. Lena admits she couldn't. Ventris finally reveals the truth. Kane is in the same building, but he's dying. His organs are failing, and his body is hemorrhaging for reasons no medical test can explain. They've placed him in an induced cold coma just to buy him a few more weeks of life. Desperate and feeling like a prisoner, Lena attempts a daring escape. She jams a stolen tranquilizer into her guard's neck, bolts down the sterile corridors, and slips into an elevator. She finds herself in a mess hall crowded with scientists and soldiers, but her orange jumpsuit makes her stand out like a flare in the dark. She breaks into a run, dodging cafeteria staff and sprinting toward the only source of daylight. As she bursts onto an outdoor viewing platform, she isn't met with freedom. She's met with a view that defies the laws of physics. In front of her stands a massive, buttressed wall, designed to contain something mythic. Beyond that wall is the Shimmer, a thick, liquid haze that looks like a heat mirage, but acts like a prism, splitting the sunlight into a psychedelic rainbow of chromatic aberrations. Ventris joins her on the platform and explains the impossible. 13 years ago, something hit a lighthouse on the coast. Since then, this Shimmer has been expanding, swallowing the landscape like a terminal cancer. It's a black hole for information. Drones, robots, and radio waves go in, but nothing ever comes out. Over 20 expeditions and more than 100 people have entered Area X. Only one person has ever returned: Kane. Lena finally sees her husband in the medical wing, his skin the color of ivory and his heart beating only 4 times a minute. Ventris delivers the final blow. The Shimmer is expanding exponentially. Soon it will swallow the facility, and Kane won't survive the move. Ventris is leading one last, desperate mission into the heart of Area X, to reach the lighthouse and find answers before everything is annihilated. Lena, driven by a mixture of guilt and a biologist's need to solve the pathology, demands to join the team. She is introduced to her new travel buddies at a firing range: Anya Thorensen, a tough-as-nails medic; Cass Shepard, an observant geologist; and Josie Radek, a brilliant but nervous physicist. None of them know Lena's connection to the only survivor. That night, as they look out at the Shimmer vibrating under the moonlight, Thorensen shares a chilling theory. The previous teams didn't just die, they killed each other. She points out a bleached human skull lying in the grass just beyond the gates, a soldier from Kane's unit who was shot in the head by his own teammate. As the massive metal gates of the southern reach groan open at dawn, the 5 women step into the dusty scrubland. They are heading into a world where DNA is scrambled and time is a dream. As Lena locks eyes with Ventris at the tree line, they step into the liquid light of Area X, and the gates of the real world close behind them.